Hello everybody, it is Noslet and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2 of NationCraft. So I started out this episode by doing a little work on the house. I was trying to build a little bed in a cabinet in my kitchen. That didn't exactly work out for respawning though, and that sort of became a problem. And I also started to dig a basement. Now, as we said in the last episode, just rotten flesh was not a sustainable diet, so I think it was time to start building a farm of our own so we could have a bit more of a renewable and actually healthy food source. After I had finished my little farm, which by the way I'm yet to plant anything in, so it hasn't been that useful, I went down, got a little lava, and decided to mine up some obsidian because I was planning on changing my nether portal from the little spot in the mountain over here up to my actual house on top of the mountain. I also gathered my diamonds and proceeded to make an enchantment table because we would be needing that if we actually wanted to survive in the nether. Last episode we built our house and focused a bit on getting diamonds. This episode I am going to build a structure or two, but it's mainly focused on grinding and getting as many resources as we can. So we came to this small spread out forest and it wasn't a lot of wood, but I was able to get a sufficient amount for what I'm planning on building later in the episode. So by now we should have more than enough wood for our next project, and our next project is going to be building a large bridge to connect two of the peaks that are within our territory. We'll be connecting the one that contains my house and farm to one right across the river, where I am thinking of creating something that I'm calling staging grounds. Staging grounds essentially are just an area where we can keep all our storage and chest monsters, so we don't have to go all over the place to find our resources. Let's get started on that now. So I did a little mining, didn't get that lucky. I only found a good quantity of iron, but no diamonds. So I decided to head in the nether and try my luck at netherite mining for the first time on the server. So I thought I had a big place to mine out, but then pretty quickly I ran into what appears to be somebody from another nation's mine, so I decided to come to the surface and try my luck somewhere else by building outwards across the nether, and then going down to Y level 15. This soon proved to be a big mistake, cause I pretty much got ambushed by all angles, and I ended up losing my stuff pretty quickly. At this point, I think I was about at only 2 hearts, and as you can tell, I made that very big brain leap that didn't end well for me. So in my struggle back to get my stuff in the nether, I had to fight my way through quite a swarm of beasts. However, I eventually recovered my items, but it doesn't mean that's the end of the story for me here. I eventually lost all of my armor again and created a beast of a piglin that was wearing almost all of my armor. I eventually killed this guy, but my armor spread out to other piglins in the area, and I decided to give up on the nether for today. Thankfully, none of my items were enchanted, and I had recently gotten 40 diamonds from a new member of our nation, which I'll introduce in a later episode. This was very nice of him, and I was able to restore my items very quickly. After I remade my diamond tools, Spider arrived at my base and said that he found one of my chest plates on a piglin. He then returned it to me along with a mending book, which was very useful and I thank him a lot. He then had to chase me off a bridge to give me a netherite ingot. He also offered me 39 diamonds, but that was too big a gift and I had to decline.